Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? It's Friday, baby. Ferret, what is up, my dude? How you doing, buddy? Everybody, chat. You amazing individuals, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Another start with rando mode? Where dude did it? Oh, let's go, baby. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Yo, sick, man. I was doing some other stuff. Obviously, I was a little bit late. Sorry. A little bit late. I know the starting soon stream was up for a couple minutes there. Sorry. It's good to see you guys, man. Yeah, get your random modes in, dude. We're gonna do day 8 of Bloodstained. We're pushing towards end game here. We're pushing towards the end game. We might end up. I don't think we'll finish it today, so we'll probably end it early next week because there's no weekend content. Stream will be down this weekend. I'm taking a little bit of time off to spend with family and stuff. So, always a little bit bittersweet when I take time off for this kind of thing because it's nice to spend time with family, but I don't like taking time off from the streaming stuff, so I don't know. I'll miss you guys, but it'll be nice to see family, spend some time with family and stuff, so we'll be back at it on Monday. Also on Monday, we're going to be watching the Paradox stuff. I actually have, it's going to be a weird day, so be ready for that. Monday is going to be an early start to the gaming news, so we'll probably start the news segment up about 30 minutes early, so be prepared for that. We usually start roughly around 6 for stream time, but we'll probably get started around about 30 minutes early, about 5:30 CST. And then I'm gonna have to take the stream down for just roughly an hour for a something I've got going on that morning, and then I'll be back for a little bit of gaming content, and then to watch the Paradox Interactive showcase, and then we'll see how long we're able to go into the afternoon. We might have to kill it. We might have to kill the stream right after the Paradox stuff. It's a weird day, but we'll get content, and it just won't be a normal day. Then Tuesday will be all the way back to normal. Okay, so on that note, let's go ahead and do what we do. Let's dive into this video gaming news segment. Cool. This is what we're listening to this morning, by the way. Crypt of the Necro Dancer vibes, cool rhythm-based adventure RPG, and the OST is extensive. It's got a lot of different types of music in it, but a lot of it's really fun and upbeat and stuff like that. So if you're interested, you dig the music that you're listening to, go check it out. It's a cool OST. Lots of music in it. Lots of music. Cool. Go ahead and get rid of that. Nice. See what we got for the news this morning. Oh, man. Yeah. Vampire Survivor's a great game. I haven't played some of the later update stuff, but fantastic game. We played it last year. It's one of those examples of... Yeah. Yeah, dude, what's up? I mean, throw it out there, dog. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. We can touch on that stuff. Yeah, there's also a sell on V Rising right now too. Yeah, I'll inform people. Yeah, thanks, buddy. The Square Enix CEO steps down and make big changes in gaming. I wonder if this has anything to do with this company having such a heavy pivot into the Web3 blockchain NFT space, and maybe this individual not liking where that's going for the company. Because Square has been very, very, very vocal and upfront about that's where they want to be. And that's one of the scariest things about Square for me is like, whenever I see a company go, this is where we're going. Yeah, I know, dude. And Square has not backed off of that. There have been a lot of developers that have been like, oh, we're going to start diving into the NFT space. Even like, I mean, if you remember, Ubi was one of the first big devs that tried to dive into it, and it was with Ghostlands, I think, one of the Tom Clancy games, and they got so much backlash that they backed out of it. It's happened to a lot of developers. Square's been like, no, this is where we're going. We don't care, whatever. This is where we're headed. This is what we're gonna do, and deal with it. And all that really shows me, and I mean, among other things that I've already seen coming out from Square, is that they are just greed focused, man. It's not about anything else other than how much can they make. And again, for me, the blockchain NFT Web3 space is just, I don't even like calling those games. It's more like software based on the premise of what gaming has always been. And it turns it more into something that's like, not just for the developer themselves, but for the gamer. It becomes a economy driven focus, right? So it turns into a game, if you will, of trying to see how much real world money you can make, Yeah, I mean, fair. Like so many other devs we talk about all the time, right? Yeah. Again, I mean, I think what happens is like they end up getting people end up getting ingrained at the top of these companies. Yeah, exactly, dog. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, dude. I didn't think I needed to, Um, but those aren't the only two either. I mean, we see a lot of it, but they get so many people. I feel like this is what happens anyways. They get so many people at the head of these companies, at the top of these companies that are making the major business decisions. For me too, dude. For me too. That have no idea what it's actually means to be a gamer, or to be a game developer. They're just business. It's just money. And don't get me wrong, dude, that's what business is. To be successful, you got to make money. But what the core of this industry has always been about is being able to create fun, engaging experiences for people. And if you can't do that, if you change that focus, you're not making games for people anymore. You know what I mean? And that's what I think is the biggest difference between where these companies are going with the NFT blockchain Web3 space, is that it's not games anymore. It's software based around gaming premises, but it's all about like play to earn. So it's like you're actually doing a job rather than just playing a game for fun, Exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's not lost on me that these are businesses. They have to make money. They have to be profitable, right? I get that. But if you're not taking care of your fan base, you're not taking care of your consumer, you're not taking care of, that kind of thing, or your employees, what have you. If you're not a good business in this market, I think it ends up catching up to you. I think a good example of what's if you lose sight of what's made you successful in the first place, over time, I think it ends up catching up. And I think Ubisoft is a great example of what's happening right now. And I think it's going to end up happening to a lot of these other companies. I think Square's one that is going to end up taking a nosedive if they keep down this route. We'll read about it though. We'll see what's up. Cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead before I forget. Yeah, I mean there is an Ubi sale going on Steam right now. If you guys didn't know, there's a lot of sales. Steam always has sales all the time. I mean, you can see the kinds of stuff they've got going on right now. Valhalla's $20. Most of these games are going to have upgraded versions too. Like if you go in here, you'll see like Deluxe Edition, Ragnarok, Complete Edition. And if you scroll down, it'll tell you the differences in these editions and everything. Like right here, this will show you the differences in all these editions. But all these are going to be on sale, right? They've even gotten an entire Assassin's Creed bundle that's 73% off, what have you. There's a lot of Ubisoft stuff on sale. Thanks for reminding me, Ferret. I appreciate it, buddy. All the Far Cry stuff, Rainbow Six, all the Tom Clancy stuff they do. Nice. The South Park games are actually hilarious. If you're into that kind of comedy. Watch Dogs, Prince of Persia. Good stuff, dude. So, yeah, if you guys are into any of those types of games, Watch Dogs, then it might be a good time to get some nice sales on some of those titles on PC through Steam, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yo, what are the reviews for Wolong right now? Oh my god, dude. We read a review yesterday. Yo, just saying, I'll touch on what you just said, dude. Yeah, it would be really sad to see that happen to Square, dude. I agree. And look, man, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just some of the things that I see about some of these companies that just, that I've been in love with for a long time that makes me really, really, really scared and hesitant about a lot of what they do anymore, So, I don't know. I'm not always going to be right, and I'll be the first to tell somebody whenever I'm wrong. So, I don't know. But, I think there's reason to be concerned for sure. We read a review about Wolong here. I think it was yesterday actually, and it was a PC review, and it was talking about how many PC issues it had, similar to a lot of other games that come out on PC that are also like console versions. They were like, well, it looks like the console version's pretty good, but the PC version's got a lot of performance issues. I don't know what's going on with developers, dude. I don't know why developers have such a huge issue developing games for PC nowadays, but there's something going on that is not good. And this game currently has a 31% review score on Steam of 2,300 reviews. People are already calling it a PC port. Game's way easier because of the parry system. We read about that yesterday. Jesus. If you're using mouse and keyboard, I recommend you wait until it's optimized before purchasing. This is one of those things I talk about all the time. You want to get a really good, like, if you want to know right off the bat whether a game was actually optimized for PC, you want to know right off the bat whether a game was optimized for PC, go look at how well they incorporated controls for PC, for mouse and keyboard, as opposed to controller. That's one of the first biggest signs of whether a developer actually took the time to make sure that a game was going to play well on PC. And then go from there. I feel like it's all the time, dude. All the time. Yeah, absolutely, Ferret. It's constant. Whether you talk about like quite often games that have not been optimized at all really for PC, you can just go take a look at how they set up the controls by default for keyboard and mouse, and there's going to be some really bad stuff. It's like nobody that worked on the game ever played a PC game. And then they're additionally, quite often you'll see things like no key binding and things like that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like, or I mean, having to use your arrow keys. You know what I mean? To change targeting on enemies. They literally wanted people to like let go of their mouse to go hit the directional keys, the arrow keys, to change targeting on enemies in the middle of a battle when your mouse is like everything that you're doing with your half of what you're doing with your character. That doesn't make sense, dude. Like, I mean, those are telltale signs, dude, that a game is just going to be kind of crap on PC. It's crazy. Yeah, dude, or that. Wick, what are you doing? Half the time. Excuse me. Wick, what's up, Doug? Dude, this game is getting wrecked right now on PC. Holy crap. I'm glad I clicked on that. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got that up. Worried about that. We've already touched on this, but now that March is here, let's go ahead and hit on it again. The free games you can get on Amazon Prime Gaming this month. We hit on it right towards the end of February. We already saw what games were coming out. Driving to work. Word. Yeah. You've been getting just slammed, yeah? You've been having good business. Good business, dude. Capcom showcase next week, showcasing upcoming games, dude. Spotlighting their upcoming games. Cool, man. So we'll have a Capcom showcase and a Paradox showcase to watch next week. Very nice. Yeah, I already talked about this, but I'll pull it up for people again in case they didn't see yesterday's news segment or weren't aware for the new free game for Epic Game Store. 1, 2, 3, right, Ferret? 1, 2, 3, Doc. I just choked. That's what I get. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's what I get for trying to take drink coffee while I'm laughing. Wait, what? Dang it, dude. Top 5 gaming accessories you get during Amazon's 3/3 sale. We'll see what they got going on. Yeah, I know. I love coffee so much. Sometimes I try to breathe it too. It never works though. I always end up choking. But I'm like, oh, it's so good. I just want to be able to breathe it, and then I'd start coughing. I'm like, okay, well, we won't try that again for a couple of weeks, maybe. But I'll always do it again. That's one of those things I've had a hard time learning my lesson on. Okay, dude. Nintendo fuels Switch 2 rumors by shutting down Leaker. All right. I don't think that's worth diving into. We know that there's another Nintendo console coming. In my opinion, it should have been here probably this year or last year. Probably should have been here last year. If anything, it should have been here early this year, in my opinion. Huh? But then they would have missed out on making everybody buy Tears of the Kingdom for this version of their console, and then needing everybody to buy all their games again for the next gen console, like Tears of the Kingdom. So that just wouldn't have made sense to Nintendo because it won't be backwards compatible, right? He said he didn't know what I was getting ready to say. Look, I'll keep ripping on these console makers, dude, until they give me a reason not to. I look, dude. I'll hold on to hope too, and I think Xbox is the reason that I still have hope. But they, most of them have not given me very much reason to hold on to hope. So Farrah already knew what I was getting ready to say, dude. Metroid Fusion blasts away onto the Switch. What? March 8th. Cool, dude. All right. The Xbox guy, what's his name, dude? What's his name, bro? The Xbox guy. Is this like a new mascot or something? He does sound cool. Is that like a mascot? The Xbox guy is a gamer though. He's cool. He does gamer things. You make him sound like he's like the Noid from Pizza Hut or something. Phil. Oh, good old Phil. Yeah, yeah. What's his last name? Phil Xbox? you know the guy. You know. Phil Spencer, dude? You're funny, bro. The Future Game Show will return March 23rd. Okay. You crack me up, dude. Dead Island 2 gameplay revealed. Yeah. They've been releasing a lot of gameplay about this game. I'm a little bit worried. I mean, this game's been in development and it's changed hands a number of times for developers too. And that's one of the things that's a little bit scary for me. It looks like it could be fun. But the fact that it's just changed hands of developers a number of times and had a number of delays and everything too, feel more. No. No. Talking about Fillmore Butts? I knew where you were going with that, dude. You're crazy, Doug. PlayStation Plus March 2023 games. Yeah, we kind of hit on this, but we'll pull it back up. Oh, boo, you ruined it. Dude, I know you too well, bro. Uh, dude, Tarkov has just been all over the place here lately. So they're losing two of their features soon. A lot of what they've been in the news for is like a bunch of hacking and cheating in their games, though. You're sleepy? Me too, dude. I had a bad dream last night. I woke up in a panic, dude. Yeah, same here, Ferret. Yeah, I mean it's terrible for the health of the community, you know. And from what I understand, Tarkov. I mean, we read an article the other day that was talking about there's been some independent like studying going on by just people going in and trying to do surveys of different ways to check and see how many people are cheating in matches. And there was an article we read where somebody seemed to come to the conclusion there was about roughly 60% of the people in the matches across a number of matches they got in Tarkov were cheating. Rough two nights, Doggo's been sick. Oh, bro, that sucks. And that's like, for me, that's a huge no-go. Gross, dude. That sucks, dude. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That's terrible. We already hit on the BAFTA award stuff yesterday. Yeah, we knew that the women's soccer league stuff was being added to FIFA 23. And if you didn't know, FIFA and EA are no longer in contract together for FIFA moving forward. TLDR, EA is still going to be releasing their soccer slash football game, but it'll be called EA Sports FC starting next year. It'll just have all the FIFA branding out of it. FIFA, on the other hand, has gone and collaborated with some developers, and they've got like 4 Web3 NFT blockchain games coming out, which isn't surprising on the part of FIFA. That's a terrible organization, in my opinion. So, as bad as I as much as I dislike EA, FIFA seems like an absolutely terrible organization too. So, funny that they couldn't come to an agreement for another contract because they seem absolutely made for each other. You know what, Fair? I used to play a lot of them. I used to play a lot of sports games, and EA just EA used to make EA makes a lot of the ones that I used to play. I used to play a decent amount of Madden. I used to play the NHL games. Like, I was a loyal NHL player for, I mean, pre-ordering those games for about 5 years, and I used to play a lot of sports stuff, man. The MLB games, but it got to me where, especially with EA, it was like I could see they just started really not giving a crap about the fun modes of the game. All they cared about was the Ultimate Team stuff, which is where all the loot box or loot pack stuff comes in for them, and they make all the extra money off the game. And all they were really doing, they weren't improving the game year to year or anything like that. They were just like rebranding it with another year and changing some of the player names and stuff. And I was like, this sucks, dude. It's not worth me like continuing to buy into these games and give them money when they're not doing anything better with it. Mario Kart, word. Buddy, I have got a game that's supposed to be coming out this year that I want us to play as a community. What was the name of that? It's got that Mario Kart esque. Have you seen this? Have I shown you this? And anybody else that might be hanging out or watching this, right here, Slope Crashers, dude. Have you seen this? I'm jacked about us playing this as a community potentially. So one of my favorite games of all time, like, it is SSX Tricky, dude. I love SSX Tricky. So this has like the Mario Kart vibe to it. This has like the Mario Kart vibe to it, but it's also got like some of that SSX Tricky stuff too. And I'm excited for this to come out, for us to, like, some of us to maybe play this together and see what it might feel like. I don't think EA makes this, dude. Byte Parrot? Byte Parrot? Developer Byte Parrot, publisher Byte Parrot? I don't know if you were trying to troll right there or not, but I actually think this looks like it could be some fun. Some like nice, lighthearted, easy, like chill stuff for us in the community to potentially play around with. It's supposed to be releasing this year at some point. Obviously, it's got some different aspects to it, like physics wise and stuff, because it's not just Mario Kart esque stuff, but it's got a lot of those mechanics along with like jumping around and doing tricks and grinding and all that mixed in with it too. So it seems like it could be fun. I don't know. I'm excited to try it out. I hope it's good. Yeah, it's got a demo. I haven't even tried it yet. No. You want me to link? I can link it. Yeah, I think the demo just came out within like the last month, something like that. If anybody wants to try it out, yeah, the demo's there. That's another dude. Demos have become the resurgence of demos is such a great thing for the gaming industry. Um, we got to this like you remember when demos were huge. Demos came out all the time back in the day, and all of a sudden they just left and they just went away, and nobody really knew what to expect out of a game anymore. Oh, shareware, yeah, dude, for sure. And then it was like we started getting duped all the time by these games, and they would feel like crap and cheated. Now all of a sudden you're seeing the resurgence of demos again, and I think a big part of it's because developers are like, dude, we need to show people at least something, some kind of example of what we're putting out there, because people are so sketched out about just buying into anything anymore. I think I've already got the epic stuff up for the new games. Hi-Fi Rush was so good, dude. Bro, Wolong is getting crushed. I think what was it like 30%? 30% positive review scores on Steam? Jesus. Don't sell yourself short, Ferret. Look, dude, I don't have a whole lot of rhythm either. But I played that game on the harder difficulty, and I got through it all right. There were a couple of sections that were a bit mauling for me, but it felt all right. And dude, I don't have a whole lot of rhythm. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. You might surprise yourself. I'll tell you this, dude. It was a fun game. It right now is my game of the year for sure. We've got that up. Oh, there's a games bundle that supports the Syria earthquake relief. We'll take a look at that. Movie director defends Chris Pratt. He's perfect for Mario. Of course, he defends Chris Pratt. I think the weirdest thing. I don't. I think the weirdest thing about Chris Pratt voicing Mario is that Mario sounds like Chris Pratt. There are a lot of actors out there that are very good voice actors too, but most of the time, yeah. I mean, I don't think he's necessarily going to be do a bad job at the role. I think the thing that is just weird and off-putting for me is that Mario sounds like Chris Pratt. That's the thing that's weird for me. If that makes sense, so there are a lot of good actors and actresses out there that do voice acting and um, they've got iconic natural voices that they've actually been able to do a good job with turning into iconic other voices for characters behind the scenes of animated shows. And so you take like Mark Hamill, somebody like that, right? But whenever I've seen the trailers for the Mario movie, Mario sounds like Chris Pratt, you know? um, and I think that's the thing that's a little bit weird for me. I don't picture Mario sounding like Chris Pratt. Does that mean it'll be bad necessarily? No, but it's just a little bit awkward for me thinking about it like that, I guess. Wait, what? Lightfall can't catch a break as Bungie disables Destiny 2 mods like Reaper and Dynamo? Hmm. Melodies of Still 2 gameplay? What is this? Oh. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see what that is. They report on both tabletop games and video games. That's why I was a little bit hesitant there. Yo, China to further restrict internet videos for children too. Bro, they're just shutting off all like they don't want they're just gonna like they're gonna China's gonna get to where it's like no information from outside can make its way in and no information from inside can make its way out. You know? That's what they're trying to get to, it feels like. You know? They're only gonna want their citizens to see what they put in front of them, And I mean, if so, if you didn't know, like TikTok, right? TikTok is based out of China. Yeah, yeah, and there's a huge difference in the app and what it provides content wise for people in like the rest of the world as opposed to the content that it provides to people in China. If you didn't know that, it's kind of wild. It's very regulated and provides certain types of content for the population within its own country, like China, as opposed to the kind of content that it'll provide to people outside. Yeah. Um, All right, let's get into these articles here. Games bundle supports Syria earthquake relief. A massive games bundle worth over $1,500 includes 72 items, including some high-profile games like Gotham Knights. Blech. Sorry, and Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner looks cool. I'd like to play that. Don't you auto start on me. A huge games bundle worth over $1,500 has been released with players able to spend under $50 to earn money for earthquake relief in Turkey and Syria. The natural disasters hit Turkey and Syria last month and left hundreds of thousands of people without a home or access to food and clean water. Over 50,000 people are estimated to have died as a result of the earthquakes. That's insane, dude. 45,000 of which were in Turkey alone. The bundle, hosted on popular games bundle website and storefront Humble Bundle, Contains 72 items overall, consisting of video games, tabletop role-playing games, and digital comic books. The total cost of buying... Stop it. Jesus. Buying all these items separately would be over $1,500, but players can spend around $45 to get them all. Charities supported by the bundle are Direct Relief, International Medical Corps, and Save the Children, all of which are helping to support those affected by the natural disasters. 100% of the money spent on bundles will go to supporting these charities, and tens of thousands of people have already bought the bundle. The bundle includes several high-profile games, such as 2022's Gotham Knights, Cyberpunk Ninja game Ghost Runner, which looks really cool, the legendary turn-based tactics game XCOM 2, also features 10 digital volumes of the award-winning comic book series Saga, and a rule book and adventure for the popular tabletop RPG Starfinder. The list of full items included in the bundle is Gotham Knights, Ghost Runner, Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Plus Edition, XCOM 2, Ticket to Ride, Strange Brigade, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Stick Fight, Farming Simulator 17, System Shock Enhanced Edition, System Shock 2, Pilgrims, Flynn, Son of Crimson, Into the Pit, Worms Rumble, Harmony's Odyssey, Mountain Blade Warband, Armello Backbone, 911 Operator, 112 Operator, Calico, X-Morph, Defense Complete Pack, Zombie Driver HD Complete Edition, Space Crew Legendary Edition, Payday 2, nice, great game, Monaco, Death Squared, Lust from Beyond, M Edition, Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones, Remnants of Nizeth. Dude, this is a list. This is a list. Planet TD, Fire Girl Hack and Slash, XEL, Little Orpheus, Detached Non-VR Edition, Agent In-Depth, Lighthouse Keeper, Hybrid Gunsport, Meow Express, Arcade Spirit, Nonstop Raiders, The Inner World of the Amazing American Circus, Soul Blight, Stacking, Hack and Slash, Mirror Moon EP, Cosmic Express, Chris Tales, Orbital Racer, Symmetry, Guilty Gear X2, Reloaded, Alchemist's Castle, Soul Searching, Doling's Arcade and Doling's Invasion, Quadrata, Rim 9000, Stricker, Cats and the Other Lives, Soulflow, Izmir, an independent simulator, Guns and Fishes. That sounds wild. Pill Baby, Project Chemistry, Pixross, Frick Incorporated, Sunlight, Starfinder Core Rulebook, and Starfinder Junker's Delight. At the time of writing, the bundle has been purchased almost 25,000 times, with donations totaling $1.15 million so far. That's great. Humble does a great job with these kinds of things for charity and for relief efforts of disasters and things like that. They did a lot of stuff initially for Ukraine and things of that nature. They've got a link here for Humble as well. So if you're interested in doing getting some of these titles and supporting a great relief effort there for Syria and their relief effort for the earthquakes and stuff, then I highly recommend checking out that article. And the link for the Humble bundle is there within. Yeah. Lightfall can't catch a break as Bungie disables Destiny 2 mods like Reaper and Dynamo. Reaper and Dynamo mods are temporarily dead after a bonanza of Lightfall super exploits. Oh no, dude. If you found your Destiny 2 Reaper mod not working, you're not alone. Amid the largely negative first impressions of Lightfall, Bungie has had to disable Reaper and Dynamo mods due to a bonanza of super exploits. Due to an issue, we have temporarily disabled the Reaper and Dynamo armor mods, Bungie says in a tweet. The devs haven't actually defined what the issue is, but it seems clear that it's about a pair of super exploits that arrived alongside Lightfall. The Reaper mod is meant to spawn an orb of power when you get a weapon kill after using a class ability. It's a pretty valuable orb generator for many builds, but once you'd gotten that kill in PvP, you could run to the center of the map, remove the mod, and enjoy a massive shower of orbs, as demonstrated in the video below. What?
Hey guys, you're here for an
Bro, seeing this map just is nostalgic for me, man. Playing Destiny 2 on release. What the crap? That's wild, dude. That's pretty wild. You heard about... Look at that, dude. Look at it just dropping down. Yeah, yeah. Crazy, dude. Dynamo, meanwhile, is supposed to reduce your super cooldown when you use a class ability near targets. This you hear is less of an exploit, more that the mod just got too good, generating way more super energy than it was likely intended to. Amusingly, despite Lightfall introducing a whole new mod system, this isn't the first time the Dynamo mod has been used this way. Lightfall has been taking a battering so far, primarily due to its vague story and a lackluster debut for the new Strand subclass. Our Destiny 2 Lightfall review, while still in progress, says there's no redeeming this campaign. And early Steam reviews have shoved the expansion down to an almost negative rating. Mostly negative rating, really. Remains to be seen how the post-Lightfall endgame will tickle players as Destiny 2's live service rolls on. Things do seem to be improving as our reviewer plays more of the post-story content, but the early mood hasn't been good. Ooh, rough. Fair. You're gonna have to keep me in the loop, man, of how you're feeling about it, okay? As you play through it. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of figured, dude. I figured you're still working on stuff. So, but you know, as you get further along and you get a lot of the content taken care of and stuff, just let me know. You know, let me know how you're feeling about it. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. New Fuga Melodies of Still 2 gameplay, character, and story info revealed. CyberConnect 2 has revealed a bunch of new Melodies of Still 2 info. This includes details regarding the battle and gameplay systems, as well as profiles for some of the characters, and a sneak peek at how the opening chapter of the game will begin. In a new Twitter thread, CyberConnect 2 begins by highlighting information regarding the battle mechanics. Placing children at the correct stations is crucial to combat success, as they will each have different strengths you'll need to take advantage of. Soldiers will also have skills which you can use to gain an advantage. One particularly special kind of skill is the new leader skill, which will activate randomly throughout battles. Leader skills will give you the chance to recover your squad or add powerful buffs, like the ability for your whole squad to act first in battle. Using these skills correctly will be pivotal to finding a successful battle strategy. Following information about Melodies of Still 2's combat systems, CyberConnect 2 reveals a little more about the way the story will work. The new Judgment Chance system allows you to make choices at critical junctures. These choices will open up new story possibilities for you. Depending on what kind of character you play, you might see completely different scenes to another player. We also get a taste for how the story will begin. At the game's outset, it's been a year since Berman and Gasco signed an armistice, bringing an end to the war. However, the Gasco army writes letters to the children who fought in the war, requesting their presence in the new capital city of Pharaoh. Naturally, from there, things escalate, and it's not long before the children are fighting once more. Melodies of Still 2 is set for release on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch on May 11th. It'll be a day one release on Xbox Game Pass, too. Let's see if we can find a video. I've never even heard of this, man. Here, first of all, take that. If you guys want to see anything in this article, then let's look up a video. Let's see what this game's about. Official trailer. Let's see this.
The war was fought and won. Life went on. After saving the world aboard the giant tank Tyrannus, the children return home to live out their lives in peace. Until one day, half their number become trapped within the Tyrannus as it goes on a rampage, leaving atrocity and strife in its wake. The children and their new friend Vanilla climb aboard their erstwhile foe, the Tarascus, and give chase to save their captive friends. The tragedy that awaits may lead them down a path of revenge.
僕はお前を絶対に許さない。お前を殺す。
skills from the first entry have been revamped, along with a host of new skills that allow for strategic gameplay and enhanced tactical combat. A second form of the Soul Cannon, the Managarm, utilizes the life force of the children to annihilate foes. After a child's life force is extinguished, they become incapacitated. This provides an alternative to using the Soul Cannon, which requires a child's soul sacrifice, expanding the range of strategies.
Sacrificing children's
souls? The newly
souls?
introduced judgment system
Sounds like a
ensures that
horror
each
game.
choice made affects the trajectory of the story. False decisions affect his growth as a leader, endowing him with different leader skills. Gauge the enemy and command your crew as the situation demands to gain the upper hand in combat. Players can now progress along battle routes in new ways using the airship system, and bolster their strength and combat prowess through expeditions and notebook entries. A youth's struggle and strife will give rise to the miraculous.
僕は長男だからみんなを助ける
Caught in a tangled web of mysteries. A secret from a world lost to time.
ベレモス
どうなっていやがる
You had a kid quit this morning that was supposed to come in, yeah?
ひらめいたのです。きっと大丈夫だよね。お父さん。
Somebody that was supposed to come in and
僕
work?
に任せて
Yo, you're welcome.
職をつけてやる
Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Available in deluxe and standard editions.
Interesting. I hadn't heard anything about this. Huh. Okay. There you go. The more you know, man. Future Game Show returns March 23rd, featuring over 50 games. Ferret, stop, dude. Wait, what? No. Quit. Supposed to come in at 8? Oh, bro. Yeah, so he was supposed to be there already. Yeah. Some people's kids, you know what I mean? One of the girls was mean to me on Wednesday. It put me over the edge. Like one of your workers? Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, that's what he said? He quit, and that was his quote. One of the girls was mean to me on Wednesday, and it put me over the edge. And he's 29 and she's in high school. Oh my god, dude. Mean, yeah. I mean, look, dude. There's just... That's what I'm talking about, dog. That's like, this is where I don't envy you. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect of having to manage that side of things. I've been a supervisor, dude. And I've managed a decent-sized IT section before. And it was just so much babysitting, dude. It was just so much babysitting. You have a number of people, a small number of your workforce that are legitimate, logical, critical thinkers that can just do stuff. They're good, dude, but it's a small number of them. Most of them, dude, it requires a lot of oversight, a lot of hands-on. And there's even a number of them that are literally just, it's like they can't think for themselves. Yeah, it's like 1 out of 10 for that. Yeah, dude. If you're lucky, dude, too. If you're lucky, too. For the good ones, yeah. And there's so many of them that just can't think for themselves, dude. It's like they need to be told everything to do. It's literally like babysitting adults, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. It was just absolutely crushing to deal with that every single day. I don't know. I don't envy you, dog. That sucks. I'm so sorry, man, that you had somebody quit. that was their their reasoning. There was the girl that's in high school, me to me, and I can't come in. And now I'm gonna quit. It's like, dude, if you have an issue, at least like bring it up or something. You know, like that's, I don't know. That seems like a really terrible excuse for just quitting. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't say anything about it when it happened. That was 2 days ago. You know, you didn't say anything about it when it happened. You know. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, you didn't bring it up and try to like raise a concern about it or anything. If there's legitimate some reason that it should, you know, you have an issue with another coworker or whatever, then let it be known and let it be addressed. You know what I mean? Dude woke up and was like, I don't want to go to work today. What can I blame it on? I'm ready to quit. I don't feel like I need this job. What can I blame it on? That's what it was, dude. At least that's the way it comes off, anyways. That's the way it comes off. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The future game show returns March 23rd, featuring over 50 games. Thursday, March 23rd. We're talking. Wait, what? 5 o'clock. Might be a long stream day for us. Right, dude. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there are an amount of people in the world that just don't have very thick skin either. They can't take, you know what I mean? Any kind of like, there's just so much that a lot of people would just brush off and wouldn't even take as like somebody being mean. And then there are people that are like, they take anything and take it as a shot at them or something. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That sucks, brother. Yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I kind of figured that might be the case, bro. But I mean, nonetheless, I mean that's a worker short, right? That's a worker short, and I mean that's still gonna hurt a little bit. My hope for you is that you find a replacement worker that is a better employee. You know what I'm saying? It puts a kink in things for the schedule right now, so that's the thing that sucks, and I understand that. Yeah, but I hope that you get a better replacement employee, dude. That sucks. It's not like, I mean, it's not even, it's dude hits you up like 3 minutes before he's supposed to be at work and goes, yo, I quit. The high schooler that works there was being mean to me. The individual that's 10 years younger than me was being mean to me on Wednesday. And 2 days ago, you know, was being mean to me, and I need to, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just quit. It's like, what, bro? Yeah. It was 2 days ago. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If it was Wednesday, dude, it was 2 days ago. He worked with her yesterday too. I don't know, bro. Maybe he had his days mixed up or something. I don't know. Yeah, for sure, Ferret. Yeah, agreed. Self-correcting problems, man. No doubt. Yep, absolutely. So the Future Game Show Spring Showcase returns this March with a game-stuffed lineup of some of the year's most exciting titles, including Sega's upcoming Hyenas. Dude, this game is either going to be good or it's going to suck, I think. I don't think there's going to be a lot of in-between for Hyenas. And the Expanse, a Telltale series. The show, which, if you didn't know, Wolf Among Us 2, we just read yesterday, got delayed until next year from Telltale. We read about it yesterday. It's in the news segment on YouTube if you guys want to go take a look. But TLDR was Telltale basically was like, look, we don't want to fall into like a crunch culture. We're trying to take care of our employees. We also want to make sure that the game's going to be the best experience possible. So we're just going to go ahead and delay Wolf Among Us 2 until next year. So, kudos to them for trying to make sure they're taking care of their employees and trying to make sure that they're going to bring the best experience possible to us as the game player. And they still have a game coming out this year in The Expanse. So, cool. That's absolutely fine, man. The show, which is being put together by our sister site, Games Radar Plus, will be broadcast on Thursday, March 23rd at 3 p.m. PDT, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. GMT, and hosted by Cloud and Aerith. Wait, what? Oh, I was like, Doug, what? Well, kind of. Actors Brianna White and Cody Christian played Aerith and Cloud, respectively, in the Final Fantasy VII Remake and will co-host the show, which features a mix of world premieres, developer interviews, and exclusive content coming to consoles, PC, and VR. All told, there will be over 50 games featured, as well as the debut of an all-new virtual set powered by Unreal Engine. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like knowing what the people look like behind the voices of the characters that I've come to know in games. It weirds me out. Like, once I saw, because I think last year for this same show, they had the guy that voices Geralt in The Witcher 3 host the game. Host the showcase, and it weirded me out, dude. I'd never seen him before, and I was like, now every time I see Geralt in a game and I hear him talk, I picture that guy. I can't help it. And I don't like it. So it's weird for me, man. We can't wait to share our first broadcast of 2023, which combines a carefully curated mix of the most exciting and innovative upcoming multi-platform games, said Daniel Dawkins, content director of Games at Future. We're making some small tweaks to our show format with a new ones to play section focused on games with playable demos and another new spotlight slot that we'll be talking about in the coming weeks. I'm super excited to be hosting the Future Game Show Spring Showcase with Cody and Brianna White. We can't wait to show you some of the awesome trailers and share news on the best upcoming games this year. Be sure to join us because it's going to be so much fun. One second. Apologies. So we'll watch this. I'll bookmark this. March 23rd. That'll be a long stream day for us, but we'll just end it with the showcase. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just game all day, and then at like 5, we'll just game all the way till 5, and then we'll watch this to end the day on. Oh, that's a Thursday too. Okay. All right. It's fine. We'll be good. I think we'll be good there. I'll bookmark that, though. Dead Island 2 gameplay revealed in a new 15-minute long video. We're not going to watch this morning. But I'll link it for you guys. So you can take a look at all this. It's a 15-minute long video. I'm just not going to sit here and watch the entire thing. We've seen a lot of video already in the news segment about Dead Island 2. Some of it looks pretty cool. They've done some really cool stuff with like locational damage on zombies, depending on where you hit them with like melee weapons and guns and stuff. And you can like tear apart their limbs and it'll like tear apart their flesh and stuff like that the more you hit them in certain areas. And there's some cool mechanics they're doing with the game. I mean, I think that really what you're going to be looking for in this kind of title is just going and getting some aggression out. You know what I mean? That's what these kind of titles are. You go out, you're going to be getting some questing in and stuff, but you're going to be going out and just doing a bunch of hack and slash zombie stuff, fighting some bosses and things like that. And the game looks kind of cool right now, but I think there's some warranted hesitation because of this game has changed developer hands a number of times throughout the history of its development, and it's been in development for quite a long time also, where it's had numerous delays. And it's just, I think, worth maybe being a bit hesitant on the front of pre-ordering or buying when it first released, and maybe just wait and see how the game reviews before you decide to drop money on this. Dead Island 2 is less than 2 months away from a release, and to celebrate, Dambuster Studios and Deep Silver have released a 15-minute-long Dead Island 2 gameplay video showcasing the beginning of the game. Taking place in Bel Air, Los Angeles, the video shows Slayer Danny as she attempts to reach the Halperin Hotel. Check out the video above. Read below for more details. Yeah. So they talk about the pre-order, limited edition info you can get. Again, look, man, I think there's... This is what they all try to do, and what they're going to show you the best possible stuff they can show you of the game, right? That's what developers do. They want you to see what they want you to see, and obviously, seeing gameplay is good, but they want you to see what they want you to see. They're going to show you the best performance on whatever platform is performing the best on for them as what they're developing, and again, I always want a game to feel good when it releases, but that's just not the reality of the world we live in, and there are some signs that throughout the development process, this has had a lot of issues, and be a bit weary of this one, maybe, you know. But if you want to, we've seen stuff on this already, and if you want more on, you know, the pre-order, what you can get out of the pre-order and limited edition stuff, you know, it looks like some perks and skill cards and some weapon stuff, things like that. Steelbook with game disc, you know, if you're really interested and you want to watch the gameplay video, then I'll link this for you. All right. Excuse me. PlayStation Plus March 2023 games: Battlefield 2042, Minecraft, Dungeons, and more for free. We've already kind of hit on this, but if you didn't know, that's what's coming your way, or has already hit, actually. Yeah, they've already released Battlefield 2042, Minecraft Dungeons, and Code Vein. They are already on PlayStation Plus for the month of March, okay? That's what it looks like. If you need more, we'd already kind of hit on this as well, but sometimes I'll just pull these back up if it's been a number of days or whatever. Let everybody know what you can grab on those subscription services new for each month and stuff. So there you go. Escape from Tarkov will be losing 2 of its features soon. Battlestate Games head Nikita Buyanov recently announced that Escape from Tarkov will soon be parting ways with 2 of its features, Barter and Examine. The announcement came via a post on the game's subreddit. Nikita had to say this: "Guys, we decided to remove barter options in Flee. You'll be able to set as Rex only money, and we decided to remove item examination. Cheers for that." For those unfamiliar with these features, let me give a short explanation. Upon reaching level 15, players gain access to the game's flea market. In the flea market, players can buy and sell found in raid items. Players can either ask for money or for items via bartering. For example, a player can choose to barter a keycard with an intelligence folder, which is pretty expensive. The Examine feature, on the other hand, has players examining items they have not encountered yet. For example, if a player has never seen an MDR assault rifle before, it will appear blacked out and have gray and black lines over it. Normally, during the start of each wipe, players will spend a good 20 to 30 minutes of their time examining everything in the shop just to know what certain items are. While the Examine feature may seem like a somewhat small change in Escape from Tarkov, it actually has a big impact. Examining items gives players experience, and examining every item sold by the traders actually gives players enough experience to reach level 2. With the removal of item examination, players will have to do a quick run to level up to 2 and receive some of the early quests. As for barter, quite a lot of players are actually supportive of the idea. A lot of quests and Escape from Tarkov require door keys because of its high demand. Some players put up quest keys for barter, asking for more expensive keys in return. Sometimes they even ask for items that are extremely rare, even rarer than the quest keys. Others are also saying this will put down RMT practices in the game. Whatever the reason may be, this does seem like a good change. Nikita did not put a date on when these changes will take place. Chances are it will arrive in the next patch at the earliest, and in the next wipe at the latest. Okay, so if you're a Tarkov player, there you go. This, along with all the cheating information that's come out about the game here of recent, I mean, it seems like a pretty rough go of it for Tarkov players right now that are trying to play the game legit. Metroid Fusion blasts its way onto the Switch on March 8th. Metroid Fusion is the fourth entry in the 2D Metroid saga and will be released on March 8th for the Nintendo Switch. The game will be available via the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership service. This adds to the many other Metroid games available both physically and digitally through the online service. You can check out the full details from the announcement below. Let's take a look. Good old Metroid, dude. Samus, so spicy, you know? Spicy Samus. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Remember when people first found out that Samus was a girl? Everybody was like, what? Like, it like blew everybody's mind. I loved it, dude. I was like, that is great. Yeah. Super Metroid, yeah. Super Metroid was fantastic, dude. Cool, man. In Metroid Fusion, interstellar bounty hunter Samus Aran is attacked by an X-Parasite while exploring the mysterious planet SR-388. This organism is not only deadly, but it can mimic the abilities of any creature it infects, including Samus herself. Saved from the brink, thanks to an infusion of Metroid DNA, the X-Parasite's only natural predator, she soon discovers that the parasite has spread to the research station orbiting SR-388. Weakened and out of options, Samus must do whatever it takes to destroy the X-threat before it's too late. Once Metroid Fusion arrives, if you want to enjoy the main Metroid series in order, you can play Metroid on the NES. That was the first one I ever played. Through Nintendo Switch Online Library. Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy via the Nintendo Switch Online Library. And Super Metroid on the Super NES. There you go, Ferret. Yeah. For the all of these through Switch Online Library, right? Metroid Fusion, and then conclude with the latest installment of Metroid Dread. If you're an intrepid bounty hunter, you can branch out and play Metroid Prime Remastered, which is now available. I would, dude, actually love to go just play all the old school Metroid games, dude. Because I haven't played most of them, and I haven't played Metroid in a long time either. Metroid Dread does a pretty good job recapping the story. That's great, dude. Cool. Dread looks good. One of my other friends said that Dread was really good too. So I'll probably try to take a dive into it. I would like to go back and play them all. I think going back and playing the entire Metroid series would be a really cool go. That's a thought, yeah. Here you go, if you guys need this. Square Enix CEO steps down amid big changes in gaming. Square Enix announced that it will replace President and CEO Yasuki Matsuda, who is stepping down from the job after many years in the role. He was replaced by Takashi Kiryu, who is currently the chief strategy officer. This comes after the company made heavy investments in blockchain technology. The company said in a statement, under the rapid change of business environment surrounding the entertainment industry, the proposed change is intended to reshape the management team with the goal of adopting ever-evolving technological innovations and maximizing the creativity of the company's group in order to deliver even greater entertainment to its customers around the world. The change will be effective in June after the company's annual shareholder meeting in May. Matsuda has run the company for a long time, and he also presided over one of the company's biggest retreats as he sold the company's Western studios to Embracer. This was wild. Yeah. Sold the company's Western studios. Most of these, if not all of them, were in Canada, actually. Such as Eidos Montreal, Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix Montreal to Embracer Group for $300 million. Along with that, yeah, okay, they're talking about it right here. Yeah, okay, so they only talk about Tomb Raider here, but it wasn't just Tomb Raider. So along with those development studios, Embracer got from Square Enix for $300 million, right? Embracer, and this was in like the middle of the year last year, May, I think. If I didn't just read that, Embracer got from Square Enix about all of their North American or Western development studios. They also got the IPs for Tomb Raider, Thief, and Deus Ex, which are notable IPs. And $300 million, while is not chump change to the normal person, in the grand scheme of things, for all of those development studios and those notable IPs, that wasn't that much money considering some of the other acquisitions that have happened of recent in the gaming industry. And funny enough, here about a month ago, Embracer turned around. So they got all of that for $300 million that I just talked about from Square. Embracer turned around a month ago and sold only the Tomb Raider rights to Amazon for $600 million. So they doubled up their investment of all that stuff they bought and only sold one of the things that they had acquired and kept everything else. Pretty impressive. That meant he disposed of properties such as Tomb Raider and then focused on an expansion into blockchain games. Square also released the critically panned Forspoken title, which we've talked about a lot here lately. Back in January, in spite of a crash in cryptocurrency with the FTX meltdown and an accompanying drop in prices for non-fungible tokens, NFTs, if you didn't know, Matsuda issued another letter saying the company would continue to invest in cryptocurrency. Well, the thing about Tomb Raider is that it's already a substantial... So, I mean, we'll see if it's worth for Amazon. You know what I mean? For Embracer, it was a huge play, right? But for Amazon, we'll see. You know, I mean, Embracer, that was a great play. I mean, so Tomb Raider is an iconic game, and it's got an iconic character in Lara Croft, and this is one of those games that really, you know, kind of led the way for quite a while in the world we're in now with entertainment, and how many adaptations have come about with video games to movies and movies to video games and stuff like that. You know, Tomb Raider is one of those that was really at the forefront of a lot of that. It's been a game forever, you know, since back in like PS1 days. And they made movies about Tomb Raider a long time ago. And that's, I think, where Amazon's already planning like a series around Tomb Raider and stuff like that. So it's not just the game side of things that Amazon wanted the rights for. Amazon wanted the rights for... There's already another game coming out, But it's not just the gaming side of things. Amazon's making movies and TV series and stuff too, right? So that's where Amazon's seeing the potential behind the rights for the Tomb Raider stuff. Yeah. And we'll see if that was a good purchase for them or not. I mean, Embracer, they did a pretty solid job there for themselves. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the things I was talking about earlier about Square. You know, I'll read this paragraph again. Back in January, in spite of a crash in crypto, with the FTX meltdown and an accompanying drop in prices for NFTs, Matsuda issued another letter saying the company would continue to invest in crypto. It's like they're too prideful to say maybe that was not a good play by us, you know, and they're just going to keep diving down that hole. You know what I mean? It's like, woo, let's go. Kiryu, 48, has been at Square since 2020 and became director of Square in May of last year. So basically what it is this guy is the one that got them directed in the position of going towards all the Web3 NFT blockchain space, and it has not let them, you know, back off of that track, even though it's obviously, you know, that space for gaming has really faltered as of recent. You know, it was very trendy there for a second for a number of people and businesses. Thanks, buddy. But a lot of businesses that initially wanted to dive into it saw it for what it was and kind of backed out of it, especially a lot of them that got criticism. Square's not one of them. Square was like, we're just going to keep going, baby. We're just going to keep pushing into it. And it didn't matter what kind of criticism they got for it or whatever. And this is the result. They're pulling their CEO out. So there you go. Amazon Prime Gaming free games for March. Baldur's Gate, Book of Demons, and more. Cool, man. We'd already kind of hit on this previously, but I'll just touch on it real quick. If you have Amazon Prime, then you'll have Prime Gaming. And what you can grab. The Amazon Prime Gaming free games. So there's a difference between on Amazon Prime Gaming, you can get free games each month and you can get in-game content each month, right? But the free games that they're giving away are Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition on 3 March, Adios on the 9th of March, I Am Fish on the 9th of March. On the 16th of March, Faraway 3, Arctic Escape. 23 of March, Book of Demons and Peaky Blinders Mastermind. And then the 30th of March, you get City Legends Trapping in Mirror Collector's Edition. All right. What I will tell people is there's some weird stuff that goes on for Prime Gaming that I've noticed between trying to grab some of these free games on their app and grabbing some of these games on their so between their desktop app and actually getting into their Prime Gaming site in a browser. Some of the games will show up on one and not the other, and vice versa. So if you're trying to grab some of these games and you're not seeing them on one of those platforms, I mean they're the same platform, but if you're not seeing some of the games like on the desktop app, check the browser. If you're not seeing them on the browser, check the desktop app because they've got some weird stuff to figure out that is funky like that. Capcom Showcase Spotlight upcoming games next week. Capcom Spotlight has been announced for next week, with the developer telling fans to expect updates and new information about its upcoming games. So, Thursday, March 9th at 10:30 p.m. PM what? I hate that, dude. Capcom will run a 26-minute approximately spotlight. For what it will contain, Capcom's website claims it will feature updates and new information about upcoming games, including RE4 and Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Yeah, their next major release is RE4, which will launch on the PS, Xbox, and PC platforms on March 24th. We've seen a lot of stuff about that here recently. The latest trailer also revealed that RE4 will bring back the series' iconic Mercenaries game mode. The developer is hard at work creating the minigame and plans to launch it as free downloadable DLC. Nice, after Resident Evil 4 has launched. Hold on. I think that 22:30 is going to be around 4:30 p.m. our time. So that'll be another day where we just go a little bit hard, a little bit, maybe a little bit longer than we normally do. And then we'll just finish out the day with the Capcom showcase this coming Thursday. Okay. So I think that's if my conversion is correct there. Yeah. So I'll hold on to that. We'll bookmark that too. So this coming Monday and Thursday, we'll have showcases to watch. Cool. Epic Game Store gives out first free games of March. I talked about this yesterday as well, but just so you know, this was yesterday actually. So starting yesterday and lasting until next week on March 9th. Epic Game Store users will be able to download and permanently own Rise of Industry for no cost whatsoever. Yep. It is a strategic management sim developed by Dapper Penguin Studios and published by Casito Games. Currently, it has a 62 out of 100 aggregate score on Metacritic. Probably not going to blow you away. Yeah. But if you like those types of games, it might be worth a check. It's free, dude. You can't really argue with that, right? Hard to argue with free games. So go. Even if you're not a PC gamer, dude, I cannot stress enough that there is always the potential. If you're a gaming enthusiast, there is the potential to get into PC gaming at some point. And you literally, on Epic Games, you don't have to have the app. You can just get on their website, create an account, and every week just log in, click on the free games that they're giving away. They give away free games every single week. And during the holidays, they give away a game every single day for like 2 weeks. At this point, I have over 200 games in my library that I've paid for maybe 3 of them, I think, something like that. So, you know, to just, in the world of gaming where monetization and you know, the cost of things is quite often such a huge obstacle, the ability to go and create a library of, you know, so many free titles in the event that you might become a PC gamer at some point, to just have a expansive library to dive into whenever that time may come, just makes sense. It doesn't cost anything but like 3 or 4 minutes of your time. Create an account, dive in every week, log in there and grab your games, you know. So go get your free games on Epic, okay? There are a couple of free games on Steam right now too. Black Desert Online. So there's free games on Steam right now that aren't normally free. What are we talking about? What was the name? Figment. Figment and Black Desert on Black Desert is that? Let me see. I'll pull them up real quick. Figment. And Steam doesn't give away games nearly as often as something like or a platform like Epic does. But right now, Figment's free. So I looked at this yesterday, but I'll show you guys one more time what Figment is. Okay.
Trauma in the conscious mind. The nightmares have come unconfined.
All you have to do is add it to your library. Same thing with Steam. It doesn't cost to have an account. Just go make it an account.
We need you back, Dusty.
We've got a nightmare to end.
So if you nightmares escape the gate, you're scared, huh? You have been unneeded for long, my friend, but the mind now needs your aid again.
Visitors are delightfully inconvenient.
Defeating a nightmare, I'll confess, should put an end to all this mess.
God and filth will soon prevail. Your screams of pain will be of no avail. Your bowels contract, you swell with gas. One big pot of breath will be your last.
Who the heck was that?
Let's find out.
Run all you want, Fartface. We're coming to get you.
There are fears to fight, and a hero never sleeps.
Look at this place! The trauma's already taking root!
I'm saving my step for kicking your butt.
So hold on, and soon comes the day. There are sights you must see to believe that.
Get up there and catch him.
Hold on, I might be far away, but I know I will see you again.
There you go. It's free, man. I've already added it, but what you'll see is if you get on Steam, there'll be add to my library button. If you click that, and it's only available till like I think the 9th. But if you go into Steam and add to your library, it's yours. It's free. Don't do play now. Add to your library, and it's yours forever. Okay. Same thing with Black Desert Online. This is a long-standing MMO. It normally costs. It's on sale right now, but it's like all the content's on sale, and sometimes it'll go on sale, but it is free to add to your library right now. So if you just go click the add to your library button, now understand that this is a game that came out in 2017. It is notoriously known to be a pretty grindy game. It's about a mid-70s rated game. So, I mean, but it's free, and if you like MMOs, then, you know, maybe go check it out, okay? Free game. I'll sneeze. But I think I got you guys muted in time. I sneeze really loud, dude. I don't hold it in. I just let it go. I mean, I cover my mouth and stuff. It's I don't like holding in sneezes, dude. It hurts me. So there was that. Free games, get your free games. This is the last article I have, guys. If you have anything to add, let me know in chat, and we'll discuss it before we move on to day 8 of Bloodstained. Okay. The top 5 gaming accessories to get during Amazon Singapore's 3.3 sale. Get ready to splurge as Amazon Singapore is kicking off the month of March with their 3.3 sale, offering deals on everything from cosmetics to electronics for those looking to upgrade their gaming accessories. Here are the top 5 deals for you. Hori Nintendo Switch Split Pad Pro attachment set. Yo, that's dope. I've never even seen that. That's actually sick. That's what I need, Ferret. Right? Perfect upgrade to the stock standard Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. The Hori Split Pad Pro offers a full-size controller experience in handheld and dock modes. Included with Split Pad Pro is an attachment set to turn it into a wired controller. Wait, what? It works both ways. Why only if you're playing while holding the Switch? Oh, yeah. See? Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. That's pretty... I've never seen this, dude. That's pretty cool, man. I wonder what the reviews are on it. Compared to the regular Joy-Cons, the Split Pad Pro has larger grips, buttons, triggers, and analog sticks, as well as a D-pad. On top of that, there's also a mic input for gaming, audio, and voice chat functionality, assignable rear triggers, and a turbo mode. Oh, wow, turbo. You remember when turbo first came out and like on controllers and games and stuff? Dude, it was wild. There's a HyperX Solocast USB condenser gaming microphone. They're not saying prices on this stuff either, but I'll link it so you guys can take a look. They're saying this is for like Amazon Singapore, but these things might be on sale in your region as well, just depending on where you're at. So a simple to use plug and play microphone. The HyperX makes good stuff, by the way. SoloCast USB condenser microphone provides crisp sound, whether it's for calls, streaming, or audio recording. This is thanks to its unique design that prioritizes audio sources directly in front of the microphone. Compatible with a wide range of hardware and software, so users can expect to get great sound whether they are on PC, PS4, PS5, or Mac. Even on programs like Discord, Streamlabs, OBS Studio, and XSplit. Next, a Power A enhanced wired controller for Nintendo Switch. Power A is a name that many would be familiar with if they have been hunting for new Nintendo Switch controllers for a while. This version of their enhanced wired controller features Nintendo's own mustachioed plumber and a special deco. Besides the usual buttons and analog sticks, this controller features a 3.5mm audio jack. Nice, dude. Mappable buttons, a detachable 3 meter USB cable, and requires no batteries. Cool. Lucid Sound LS10X wired gaming headset. I don't know about Lucid Sound stuff. And then there's a Rocket Cone XP gaming mouse as well. And I don't really know about a whole lot of Rocket stuff. But take a look, man. That's pretty cool, man. The Hori Nintendo Switch split pad. Cool. I'll link this stuff for you guys, though. Might be able to get some sales on stuff. Cool. Awesome extensions for Super Nintendo. Give me allowed program buttons. Make buttons turbo. Slow them on repeat or whatever speed. Oh, that's cool. Still works. That's dope. Yeah. You've been using a Rocket tie-in mouse for like 9 years. Oh, sick, dude. Nice. That's great. Yo, cool. Thanks, man. Awesome. Yeah, I've heard about Rocket. I haven't really heard about Lucid much, but I have heard about Rocket. I don't know much about the quality of their products or anything. But that right there, dude, 9 years. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, dude. It's got a pretty similar layout to the mouse that I use, which I like a lot. So I don't know. There you go. It's right there in chat for you guys. That's it, dude. Them's the breaks. That's the news. You guys rock. Thanks for being a part of this, and we're gonna move on to some day 8. Yeah, dude, I'm losing track. I'm all like brain fog this morning, but yeah, day 8 of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. We got a boss taken care of. We did some grinding yesterday. Got a boss taken care of. We're moving on to a new section today, which will be fun. And we'll keep pushing, dude. It'll be good. We have good times, man. So if anybody is checking out any of our content, either as highlights on the Twitch channel or as VODs on the YouTube channel, whether it be the news stuff or gaming content, videos, whatever, and you're enjoying it, then I would prompt you to come hang out with us, man. We have a good time with lots of laughs and just talking gaming all the time, and we have a chill community here. Everybody's welcome and accepted, and we would love to have everybody that are just good peoples come hang out with us and have good times doing what we do here. So we go live at 6 a.m. CST. We always start off with the video gaming news segment, and then we dive into whatever video game content we have slated for the rest of the day. Okay, other than that, you guys, happy Friday. Stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. And no more news. Weekend. I'm gonna have the weekend off, so no more news until the 6th. So we will be back at it with the news on the 6th of March, Monday. All right.